But yeah, so for those of you who have joined us, or who may not have known, Pam is doing this marathon as part. She's heading back down the hill and onto. Okay, so yeah, so we'll be heading out here in a minute. Pam's doing this marathon as part of our $18,000 for 18 years fundraiser to celebrate 18 years with our artistic director Derek Ivey. And the bit.ly link for donating is in the chat, but for those of you who want quick and easy access, here is the note card with the bit.ly link for if you want to donate. That takes it to our PayPal account. You don't have to have a PayPal account to donate. That's just the easiest way to donate. You can see the Carolina Theater in the background as we're walking. And the marquee. So we're walking back to our car now, and then we will head up to meet her, and then after that we will come back here and do some filming inside the Carolina. We're going to, so we're heading to our car, and then we're going to head out to the Whole Foods.
Cool.
Now, I didn't ask this when I sent out my email a few weeks ago asking for help on information and all that, but for those of you who may know, I'm curious, how did the Royal Chorus idea get started and the history of that? Because that's a very interesting idea to me, to have a separate chorus to act as British royals and have Queen Victoria show up for a Gilbert and Sullivan production. I'm just curious as to how that came about. We're walking by the Durham Arts Council.
Now they're running.
I know. I was getting ready to ask you.
What do you think their distance is?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. You're the person who does that.
I'm gonna go with a 5 miler. You know, it's getting kind of hot out. I don't think people are doing super long distances, especially if they're just getting started now.
So Anna's been doing this thing where every time we see a runner, she'll ask me how far I think they're running.
And he always says, I don't know, because James never has any opinions.
Well, because this is her idea, so I feel like she should be the one that's predicting the distances. Back in the car.
Smells like...
The Queen began during Ben and Randy's era, when Derek and I started going into drug acceleration from boxes onto of course. Oh, okay, cool. It's a very interesting idea. I will. I just wanted to read it myself. So the Queen began during Ben Keaton and Randy Umberger's era of directing the Savoyards. And then when Derek and Alan started, Alan wanted to put singers in the boxes, and so the two of them instituted the Royal Chorus in the 2003 Mikado. Derek felt that the Queen looked very lonely in the previous production, so he supported the edit. Yeah, that's a good idea. So you're gonna get in the left lanes.
I know.
Okay.
Wait.
Left. Because we're going to a different spot.
Oh.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
Now what?
Take a right, yeah. Because I had never thought about it, but just now I was curious about it. I think that I think that's a very unique touch that we don't get with a lot of theater groups, because a lot of theater groups don't perform in theaters that have the boxes. And funny enough, one time my mom and we were at
I think that guy just finished
okay.
a very long run.
Okay. We were at a film showing in Fletcher Hall at the Carolina,
I
and
think that person's got another 3, but I think they've already done 5.
And there was a group of people behind us actually talking about the Royal Chorus. One person was telling their friends about how there were these people up in the boxes, and my mom immediately turned around. You know how social she is. Immediately was like, "Oh yeah, that was the Durham Savoyards." And Michael was sitting there being his antisocial self, being very embarrassed that our mom was being social. This was years ago though. I think it was 2014. It's like 2014, I think. But yeah. Cool, so now we're heading out to Whole Foods. We're currently by Brightleaf Square and the Toreros. And we'll be heading out to meet her and give her some water. And then I think we're refilling the Camelbacks that they give us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're refilling the Camelbacks that they give us, and we'll give them fresh ones. And then when we're at the Carolina, after we're done being inside, we will refill her those Camelbacks. Or no,
We'll swap them and then refill them if we have water.
So when they get to the Carolina, we'll probably swap them again.
Straight?
Yeah, you're gonna go straight until the Whole Foods is on
How
the
far
right.
do you think she's going?
I don't know.
I think she's doing 10 miles.
So we are currently
I think
out by the Duke Wall.
She, I can't tell, is just doing a 2 miles, like, freaking sprint.
So we don't have to go very far to meet up with them. But yeah, Pam and Michael end up running this wall like 3 times. I'm pretty sure they run around the whole thing 3 times because it adds 1.6 miles every time. So it was an easy way to add distance. So now we're about on schedule. Anna and I were well ahead of schedule this morning. But now we're back on schedule because this is about the time that we would be meeting them.
Everyone's running today.
Well, it's a nice day to be running.
It is.
It is a lovely day. Beautiful sky. Blue. And here's the full Whole Foods, so slow down to take the side street.
What?
Side street, a little forward. Iredell. Right here, yeah. So,
Why can't I park in there?
because it's going to be busy. And that's where we were going to meet them, but now we're
Yeah,
not.
but I have to pay to park here, I think.
No, you don't. So yeah, we'll just be chilling here for a little bit. I think we're gonna.
What?
I think we're. Yeah, you
Are
can
we
turn
going
off the
now?
car. No, no, no.
Oh. Oh well. Turn it off.
Yeah. So now we are waiting. You want to text Michael and see where they are,
Sure.
and tell them that we're behind the Whole Foods.
Told him we're behind the Whole Foods.
Cool. And of course, now we may have to get out because it's hot. It's gonna get hot.
You want to get out?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Well, we're going on a walk apparently. Let's grab the camelbacks.
Squish.
Yep. Okay. Let's go this way. This is camelback. Loud. So we are going to be meeting up with them around here. We're actually going to be a little behind the Whole Foods when we meet with them because the parking lot's going to be busy because it's Saturday and everybody wants to go shopping on Saturday. All the people. Great. What?
Whole Foods is not that way.
Yeah, but we're gonna chill out here in front of the church. That's right here. Okay. So now we wait. So what they're doing is they're coming from Page to 9th Street and then taking a right down the side street next to that has Cosmic Cantina on it. And so now we're sitting in front of this church as we wait for them to come running by, where we will give them camelbacks and all that. And then we'll go back to the Carolina. So a lot of back and forth. We also have to figure out dinner later.
If you know any good local restaurants, drop them in the chat below.
Are you at Black? I don't think so.
No, we're at Black now.
Oh yeah, we are. I just never knew the name of this church. Yeah.
Direction are they coming from?
What?
Where are they coming from?
They're coming from the outlet. Yeah, we are at Black Knoll. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. In Tanzania. 1980. I don't know about the 1982 Mikado, but the 1992 Mikado is being posted after.
Update from Pam. Halfway there.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer.
That's copyright.
It's okay, it's fine.
Yes, my mom just sent a snap to several of us. She is halfway there, as in she's at 13 miles. But I mean, it may be 93. The video that we have scheduled to post says 92. So I could be wrong, but yeah, so that's being posted after the live stream as a thank you for people who have donated and took part in this live stream. Yes, halfway point. The 1981 Utopia Limited is also on the YouTube channel already, so you can just binge Gilbert and Sullivan. We do not have a copy of the 1982 Mikado. That is not in our archives. Nice. Yeah, the earliest show we have in our archives, I believe, is the 1981 Utopia, which again is on our YouTube channel. We posted about 2 months ago, back when quarantine was in full swing. Good. Pressure. Interesting. Yay, how goes? Well, okay, so we went to Page Auditorium, which was our main performance venue for a majority of the Savoyards years, from 1965 to about 2001. Then we went out to St. Philip's Episcopal Church, where we have a lot of members who go there, and we also co-own the timpani used for our orchestra with St. Philip's. We went out to Camelot Academy, which used to be the Durham Arts Council, which was known as Allied Arts, which sponsored the Durham Theater Guild, and which then led to the creation of the Durham Savoyards. And then we hung out at the Carolina Theater for a little bit. We hung out outside. We were ahead of schedule, but now we are near 9th Street, ready to meet Pam for our first meetup point. I'm gonna actually move in the shade because my phone might be overheating. See if this helps a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Get a nice little green background. Yeah.
Just your pack horse,
I guess. And us holding all of the bags and camel bags. We're in the 2016 HMS Pinafore shirt.
Whoop, I saw a biker.
You saw a biker?
Saw a biker.
Anna saw it.
Is that a Michael?
That is a Michael.
Ooh.
We have footage of...
That's not a Michael.
Is that...
No, that's an old man.
Oh, rip. That's a... Whoops. We saw a bike and we got excited and we were wrong.
I don't think Michael has aged that much since we last saw him.
You never know, Michael. Stream's weird for you. Well, I mean, we were just in the sun, so my phone may have been overheating. And I would imagine the signal will be weird as we drive in and out of Durham, in and around Durham. The signal can get wonky around downtown.
Beep.
Beep.
What?
No, I was just looking. license plate.
What's up?
There's an Iowa license plate next to us.
That's cool.
Yeah. How far are we? Well, let's see. So we're about halfway. So Pam just sent out her halfway message. So she's about 13 miles through. She is about to meet up with us, and then she'll be running out to St. Philip's. And then after that, she'll be going to Trinity United Methodist Church. And then after that, she'll be swinging by the Durham Arts Council and the Carolina Theater. Anna and I are about to meet up with her and then go to the Carolina Theater and go inside for some filming. Thanks again to the Carolina Theater for letting us be able to go inside and do some filming there. So, very excited for that part of it. It's been a long time since I've been in the Carolina Theater. I haven't been in there for a while because I've been in school in Louisiana, so I haven't been able to be here. So, very excited about that. And that way we can show off the new work that they've been doing inside Fletcher Hall. Any update from Michael?
Nope.
No, that's fair. Yes, if it wasn't for the Durham Savoyards, Olivia would not be alive. That is correct.
I mean, if it wasn't for the Savoyards, we wouldn't be dating.
I mean, yes, if it wasn't for the Savoyards, Anna and I would not be dating. We would never have met. So.
Although the Savoyards were in a very specific situation when we met. Because y'all were performing at East.
I mean, yeah.
I would never have heard about them if they hadn't performed at East.
I mean, yeah.
Do you want me to talk about that close to time?
Later.
Okay.
Yeah. And that just goes back to.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
I don't see Michael. I just see your mom. Michael fell.
Oh, rip. There's my mom. If I can flip the camera. There we go. There's Mom all the way over there. Sploosh. First meetup, just over halfway.
Michael's back there somewhere.
Yeah, I see him.
Yep. Thank you.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Whoop whoop.
Michael.
Oh, no, there's Michael. Hold on. Flip the camera back. There's Michael.
You look not amused. Do you want to trade your Camelback?
Okay, well, Michael didn't want to trade his Camelback, so cool.
Let's work for us.
Let's work for us. Well, there they go. Off into the distance. They're going to go ride the wall one more time, then head out to St. Philip's. We are going to hop back in the car and head back out to the Carolina. And then when we park, you want to text Joey
What?
about getting in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells like muffins.
Well, we're next to Whole Foods.
I know.
So we're heading out to the car now. Okay. Back into the cart. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna head back to the Carolina Theater and go do that. Get my note cards out. We are not next to 9th Street Bakery. We are currently behind Whole Foods, and we are heading out to the Carolina Theater. But since I can't type in chat, here is the bit.ly link to donate, as Pam is doing this for the $18,000 for 18 years fundraiser for the Durham Savoyards. The link is in the chat pretty early on in the live stream. It's not that far to scroll up. But yeah, that was the link, since I cannot put it in the chat. Go straight.
Can you explain to me why
Straight.
that biker is...
Straight.
If you... I'm gonna... PSA. If you bike in the road and you want to not get hit by a car, you cannot bike against traffic. Run red lights. Skip to the front of the line and then wait at the red light and then hold up all the cars. Bike without a helmet. Just generally act like you're better than the drivers. I swear, one day I'm gonna hit a biker and they're gonna be all mad at me, all upset because I hit them. And you know what? I'm gonna go straight to their insurance and say, they were doing this wrong, they were doing that wrong, they were doing this. If you bike, follow the rules of the road, because you're the one who's gonna die if I hit you with my car. PSA.
I mentioned early in the live stream, but I feel like this is worth mentioning again. But Anna can be an aggressive driver.
I respect bikers. I respect the fact that you're trying to save the planet or get fit or do whatever, or you just like biking. I respect that. I don't respect you if you don't respect me, because I'm in the 2,000-pound killing machine.
But yeah, so anyway, we're heading out to the Carolina Theater.
I feel like the Savoyards group would have a lot of bikers, you know? I just feel like they needed to, bikers need to hear that.
I mean, there's some bikers in the group.
If you're friends with a biker,
Yeah.
if your child bikes, especially if your child bikes. Am I going the right way?
You are. Yeah, the real challenge for Anna has been learning the route, because she doesn't live in Durham. So,
And every time I drive it, something changes, I swear.
honestly, yeah. Because, we drove it the first time, and then we're like, oh, we're going to add a stop. And then we drive it the second time, it's like, oh, we got to do this.
Gets to the day of, we're super ahead of schedule. So,
yeah.
we're having to go back and forth.
Yeah, well. Can you stop?
Making it better.
So, yeah. Earlier we were playing Patience in the background.
We could turn it back on if you want.
Nah, because we're about to get back out. But yeah, we had Patience playing in the background as we were driving. We started off with Trial by Jury because we couldn't easily find Patience, but then we found Patience because the Apple Music is weird.
Spotify is weird.
You weren't using Spotify.
I know. That's why I don't use it.
Because you weren't using it.
No, I don't use Spotify because I don't like it.
But yeah, so we were listening to music for a little bit, but then we were just getting out in and out of the car constantly, so we just It's not on at the moment.
This is the turn?
Yeah, the hard left.
Yeah.
And it gets to 5 points, and she's like, "Is this the turn?"
Look, 5 points has 5 turns. I just want to make sure that I get it right.
Well, no, it's 3 turns, and then a straightaway.
Just let me drive in peace.
No.
You're the worst. I hope everybody closes out the live stream.
No. Then I'd be talking to a camera, and it'd be weird. I mean, I'm already talking to a camera, which is weird, but it was very weird this morning when we were doing the Facebook Live, and there was only 1 or 2 people popping in and out. But also, everybody was running super behind this morning, which made the Facebook stream even weirder.
Why aren't we streaming on Facebook?
Because that's Facebook's right here. Because that would be Facebook's stuff. Like they would, and we don't have an easy way of archiving it afterwards. So
Facebook automatically archives it.
I mean, yeah, but there's like no easy way to post it on YouTube.
Okay, how do I text Joey?
Say that we're about to walk up to the building. If he could let us in. And say, "Hey, it's Anna," or something.
Does he know who I am? Does he know I'm...
Yeah, because it was in the email when it said it's Anna and James. So, did I leave the hand sanitizer?
Put it in my bag. Just that?
Yeah, so, yeah, something like that. So, an update on Pam. She's around the Duke Wall right now. I was just texted about where Pam was, so I thought I'd give an update. She is running around the wall, Duke Wall on East Campus. Yeah, she runs it like 3 times.
I thought you already did it.
No, she was going to do it again.
Oh.
Yeah. And look at my other mask. And then after that, she'll be heading out to St. Philip's. And then after that, she'll be heading to Trinity United Methodist Church. And then she'll be heading out to the Carolina Theater, which will be the next time that we meet up with her. And it is one of the places where people can gather socially distanced and with masks to
Masks
cheer
that
her
cover
on.
your mouth and nose.
Yeah. And we have signs for people to hold if people would like to hold signs. And we have hand sanitizer as well, which is somewhere. Yeah. No, so she will be running past the Carolina. Anna and I will be going inside the Carolina for a few minutes. We talked to some people who were very kind and gracious and are letting us in to do some of the live stream inside. And we are thankful for that. I think I left the hand sanitizer on the steps.
Right here.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Did Joey respond?
No.
Okay. So we're walking back up to the Carolina. Flip the camera. Back up to the Carolina. I'm dropping all my things. So now we are waiting for our contact. Yes. You want to hold the phone? You gotta wear a mask. So now we are just waiting for our contact inside to let us in, because he said he'd be happy to let us in. We just give him a text. Somebody honking by. But yeah. If he doesn't text in a few minutes, we can give him a call.
Okay. What?
Pat just texted me. So Pat's been texting me because she's watching the live stream, and the postal truck that was driving by that was honking.
Mm-hmm.
She heard the honking, and the dogs heard the honking, ran to the door.
I love that.
Yeah, Pat, you can type in the chat. That would be easier than the texting. We've got a nice chat room. Everybody's nice.
Can we just go in, or is it locked?
It's locked. And he's got to let us in. You want to give him a call?
Not particularly.
I mean, we gotta get in.
What if you did the call?
Yeah. But then I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's a free account, and you can always delete it when we're done with the live stream.
Just give him a call. He knows my name.
Yeah. And just say that we're by the box office. So Anna's gonna give our contact a call. Joey.
Last name.
Infinito. Infinito? Something like that. So yeah. Because we texted him when we got here and no response, so. You get to go inside, see Fletcher, and all that fun stuff. Just waiting patiently.
Hello, I'm trying to reach some people in Toledo. My name's Anna. I've been seeing followers who do with children to show about getting access to the Carolina theater to do a little bit of filming for a live stream here in Durham Savoyards.
It's a beautiful day out.
It was all good.
I know I was talking about it earlier. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you have an opportunity to watch it, the live stream outside. I would definitely do it because it's a really nice day out. Did you pick up?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, it's the voicemail. So we're just going to probably chill out here for a little bit longer while we wait. I mean, we're not in that much of a rush. And start talking about the Carolina. I mentioned this earlier, but our first performance at the Carolina was in 1994. It was a production of Patience, funny enough. And this has served as our main performance venue since then. And back in the 80s, the building was actually going to be torn down, but a lot of Savoyards members came together and volunteered to help keep the building in shape to prevent it from being torn down. And two of those members, Connie and Monty Moses, actually have the ballroom named after them upstairs. And many Savoyards members who were there can tell you the many, many stories of them working to keep the building up. And I mean, the building has a lot to do with my personal history as well, because I mentioned earlier this was where my parents got married. They had the wedding up in the lounge, and they had the reception in the ballroom. So this place has a personal connection as well as a Savoyards connection. And yeah, for a while in the 90s, the Savoyards also did performances at Fletcher Hall down in Wilmington. And so for a while, the Savoyards would perform here at the Carolina, and then the next weekend perform at Thalian. And the last time we did that was 1999 with Pirates. But yeah, Ben and Ranny, who we mentioned earlier, were on the board at Fletcher Hall, so they booked us every year to come down there and perform. And our first performance there in 1992, another Pat masquerading as Bruce. After you finish so we went down. So our first production in Thalian was in 1992. So 92 was HMS Pinafore, and 93 was Mikado. So I will update that after.
Hello?
I will update that on the YouTube.
How are you?
But yeah.
You're all good. Yeah, we're on outside at the box office.
Okay. So I will finish my remarks about Thalian in a minute. Pam is on. Pam is on the. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, sounds good.
At the Duke Wall.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
And she will be heading towards St. Philip's after the wall. So.
We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes until we're going inside. But yeah, so she is heading towards St. Philip's in a bit. My guess is that she's going to be there in like 25 minutes. That's my best guess. But yeah, so our first production in Thalian was HMS Pinafore. And our opening night was a black tie affair with an entire audience from England. So I thought that was an interesting fact. But yeah, so 1992 was Mikado. Was Pinafore. We were talking about that earlier, and Mikado was 1993. So the YouTube video that's going up will be the 1993 Mikado, not 1992, after the live stream. But yeah, she should be swinging by St. Philip's here in about half an hour. So I said 20 to 25. But no problem. We are about to be let inside the Carolina Theater, and we'll be able to do some recording from inside. Now the plan is to go do a little bit of recording in Fletcher and show off the new plaster work that they've done, because they recently finished that during this downtime when they weren't having shows and concerts and stuff. Yeah, so once this live stream is done, it will save.
Good morning.
Hello.
Joey?
Yeah.
Yes, come on in.
Thank
He
you.
just called me and told me to let you guys in.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so once this live stream is done, it will save on our Twitch channel, but we are planning on posting it onto YouTube later, hopefully by next week. So. Yeah, so this will be made available to people. I don't know. So we're gonna wait here for a few minutes to see if our contact comes down here and says hey to us. But the plan is to go inside Fletcher. But inside the Carolina. Get a free library set up, and this is the front drawing. I think that's pretty cool. One of the problems with masks is that they always make my glasses fog up.
You just gotta wear your mask in a way that doesn't fog up your glasses.
Look, I try very hard.
What's your favorite thing to get when you come here?
So she's asking about the menu. And for those who want an update on where my mom is, she is at Main Street. So Anna was asking me about the menu, what I tend to get. I usually get one of the combos because it comes with a refill. She is heading towards St. Philip's right now. But I tend to get one of the combos so I can get a refill on the popcorn soda, and then I'll get a thing of candy separate. I usually get that when we come here for the retro movies that they do, where they show movies.
Popcorn sounds good right now.
Yeah, popcorn later. Yeah, they'll show movies upstairs as a part of a retro series that they do, and we're a big fan of them. We always come out here for some good. They play a lot of good movies. Some of the ones they've played, all the big ones they've done. What are names? They've done Ghostbusters. I think they've done Ghostbusters.
Princess Bride.
They've done Princess Bride. They've done. They did Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They've done all the big name stuff. They've done all the small name stuff. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to keep my glasses off. They keep fogging up.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm Joey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, you know the place, right?
We do.
Good, good. What are you looking?
We were wondering if we could go into Fletcher. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and I can get some lights on.
Okay, cool.
movie screen is down right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
So here we are inside of Fletcher. The movie screen is down. And we can see some of the new plaster work done up there.
We do have some specials pointed on it, so as soon as the light cord boots up, I can turn them on.
Awesome. That'd be great.
We wouldn't want to do all that work and not show off.
Exactly, yeah.
I
So-
feel like the fun thing about the Carolina Theater is that the question isn't what do they do here, it's what don't they do here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good space for everything. I know when Bethel Synagogue was under, I think they're still under renovations, I'm not sure though. We came here for our services and that was really nice.
Yeah. They've done a lot of local performances and there's been some high school graduations and all that.
Nice.
Yes, home indeed. There's the lights. See if we can back up some. Yeah. So this is showcasing all the new work and stuff that they've done. It looks great. It's great. Oh, honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm a little speechless.
Yeah. Quick, what's your favorite seat in the house?
In the balcony, in the first row behind the wide walkway.
So second balcony, mezzanine?
No, so this balcony,
Yeah.
the first balcony, there's a main walkway,
Uh-huh.
and that first row behind the main walkway, in dead center.
Right, so in this second balcony?
That's
Or in this first balcony?
yeah, in the first balcony.
Yes, yes, okay, I just wanted to make sure you're thinking about the same balcony.
Yes, not the very second because that's too tall. So the first balcony, yeah. So now we are on our way up to the first balcony.
Wet paint?
You guys are live now, are you?
We are. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been live since.
It went in, so your mom is running?
Yeah, my mom's running the marathon.
Where is she at about now?
She is heading towards St. Philip's Episcopal Church, back
Oh, wow.
over that way.
Hey, James,
Hey, Anna.
I'm taller than you.
Oh, okay. She stood up a few stairs back. But yeah, here is a much better view of everything.
That's why this is your favorite?
Yeah, this is where I like to sit because you get a nice view of everything. And here's a closer view of the plasterwork done not by the front of the stage. It looks really well done. And the orchestra pits up so that way we won't have to worry about falling.
Yeah.
It's really something else.
Now you're just more excited for it to open again.
I am. I'm ready to be back. Be back and performing.
Ten out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Sing us a song.
No,
No?
no.
There's no one to hear you but us.
That is wrong.
No God Save the Queen.
No, the boxes are empty.
No Hail Poetry.
No.
Drop some Hail Poetry in the comments.
Drop it line by line in,
Yeah.
in the chat. I keep looking through the camera, and then I'll
Look at it in real
I'll
life.
look at it in real life, and it looks way different in real life than on camera. Like, I don't think the camera does it justice, but it really looks spectacular. Like, it looks absolutely brand new. It's amazing. Like, even the details here on the wall, like I've just been focused on this, but like the details here on the wall are even
You can get
redone.
closer to it.
I know, I'm going to. I was just showing off the whole thing first. But yeah, like even this detail has been redone. And like you can kind of tell, but like it looks really nice. I don't know if they did the boxes. I can't tell. They might have. I don't know. But it's amazing. I took off my mask and my glasses when fog up. Because I was struggling to see it because they were fogging up. Let's go into the ballroom. So then here's the ballroom that I was talking about, the Connie Moses ballroom.
Is this your parents' wedding reception, or was that upstairs?
Yeah, this is where my parents had their reception. Yeah, Michael, I'm not in the Arts Council. I'm in the Carolina Theater. Well, thanks for having us here.
Yeah.
Absolutely, our pleasure. And thanks for you guys being here
Yeah.
for so long. The
Yeah.
Savoyards, I mean, I've only been here a short time, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely familiar with the history. You guys are emblazoned on our walls backstage.
Yes,
and
yes, we are.
It's a beautiful thing, so.
Yes, my signature's up there like 10 times.
Is it? Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been around my entire life, and I'm 19 going on 20, so.
Yeah.
And we had lots of our members help the building be upkept in the past. Connie Moses, who's the ballroom's named after, was one of our members.
That's right.
So
It's fantastic. the shared history, and hopefully we get to see you guys back in here soon.
Oh, yes.
After this is all over.
We are looking forward to be back.
And pledge or donate or whatever
Yes,
we're asking
exactly.
to do for this fundraiser, because it's worth it and it's important.
Yes, the donate link is in the chat.
bit.ly/donate-to-DSL.
And here's the index card because I can't type in the chat. But there you go. Make sure to donate, pledge, all of that, because it is well worth it. Well, thanks again for having
You're
us.
very welcome. I don't know how you guys want to turn that out.
We can go down the staircase here. Yeah, I'll use the restroom downstairs. Oh, and I got the interesting light display up here. That is new.